Hi guys, it's Carrie. Hello, welcome to my channel if you're new here. Welcome back if you've been here before. So today, guys, is 12 o'clock, the day after Halloween. So guys, I fell asleep. I crashed. I didn't even take any of my makeup off. I barely got my shirt off because it's long sleeves and it drives me nuts. So technically still dressed as Edmund. So it's a perfect time to do this video. So guys, I brushed my hair though, so I look crazy for the video. I figured we can do a video on why I love Skandar Keynes. I have my tablet here. I'm on my tablet. I don't have my phone here to show you guys what Skandar actually looks like. If you guys have been following me for a while, you should know who Skandar Keynes is by now. So I'm going to go back from the beginning. You guys know I was Edmund Pevensey for Halloween. Still got a little bit of Edmund-esque look still going on, but we gotta get rid of that. But then even guys, I was Girl Edmund, so I guess like people would still know it's me, obviously. Skandar Keynes was a former actor. He is a English advisor. He advises the government people on what to do when they're not really sure, which is great, but that's not how so I guess I wouldn't have known he was from that. He's an actor. He actually played Edmund in the Disney version of Narnia. So guys, also Charles Darwin's great grandson. Now a lot of people say they think he ages poorly. Let me just say, I 100% disagree. I think Skandar aged gorgeously. I mean, if he's out there, you can hit me up, Skandar. Okay. Okay. Anyway, go back to the very beginning. So you guys know, I got my Narnia books. That's not a Narnia book. I got trash in the bed too, guys. I didn't even fix my room. Looks like a shambles after Halloween. This is my original. Whoa, well, forget that. Fell right on the floor, guys. I'm telling you, my books keep falling on the floor. I have nowhere to store them. Nowhere to store them. They fall on the floor. They pop off the sides. So guys, yes, that's pretty much what's been happening. Everything keeps falling off the bed. My room looks like a shambles from Halloween. I got trash in the makeup. I got books in my bed that I'm reading. I have nothing to do with the Narnia lore. I have my brushes and combs all on my bed with me. So anyway, guys, go back to the beginning. In 2005, correction, I keep saying 6, but I got corrected by myself. So 5, they were doing like all the Narnian characters, and they were reading the movie, and they were like, you know what, it's time to show, so 3 million times, time to show the Ford Pevensey. And I was like, alright, that's cool. Guys, my dad is doing something in the bathroom, so I'm looking at him like, what are you doing? Anyway, so they show for the kids, they show Peter, which I'm like, okay, blonde-ish. I think he's blonde, but people say he's brown. I can't tell the difference. Dark blonde, light brown confuse me in colors. It always has. Anyway, I know he's older. He's cute. He's like, I'm 13 at the time, so he's a good couple years older than me. So I'm like, but he's cute, but he's old. Whatever, but not old, but he's fine. Whatever. Ended up being probably one of the best looking of the 4 kids. But anyway, you go back and they show Susan. Nicole, she looks like she could fit Susan. Then they go, okay, well, let's try not to hurt my dad, guys. He's dancing talking a little softly. It's okay, well, let's show Edmund and Skandar. All the kids, by the way, guys, if I'm not mistaken, they had on their coats when they first stepped in the wardrobe, all 4 of them together. Skandar was in the coat, and I didn't realize it was a girl's coat, supposedly. And I was like, remember, I looked, I pointed, and was like, Mommy? She's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, honey, do you want to do the dolls? Because they said they were doing dolls and McDonald's of all the characters, and at least some of the characters, like Thomas the Beaver, the 4 kids. Aslan, I didn't think that was, I don't remember if they did it by Witch or not, guys. So I was like, honey, do you know what doll you want? And I went pointing with Mommy. He's cute. She was like, oh, well, he's cute. She was like, oh no, I don't know. She didn't, honey, I guess he is a good looking little boy. And I was like, that's not what I'm saying. not what I'm saying. So in that moment forward, it was like, I have to have him. Who is he? Who is he? And if you guys notice, I'm not the only one who mistaken how to pronounce. It's funny, who guys. The moment I saw this kid, I was like, this is my boy. I must have him. Anyway, so in school we were reading Narnia. Anyway, I decided to go on the internet. Well, I wasn't very good on the internet back then. I can be popping in and binging up and or typing in Bing, typing in Google, and boom, the whole thing comes up. Anyway, the wrong pronunciation and the completely wrong name came up for Skandar, which I don't understand. Keep in mind, I really couldn't read yet back then. I could read Narnia, barely. Like, I could barely read Narnia back then. If you guys don't know, I am almost legally blind, so I have difficulty with reading. I have dyslexia, so I have double, triple reasons to have difficulty with reading. Mainly because I have mistakes, because I need my channel, my eyes. Guys, I'm trying to make pictures for you guys for my eyes, because my eyes shooting this way. It always shoots this way. It'll shoot that way. I can actually move it, guys. Isn't that fascinating? I'm starting to be able to get movement in that left eye. Really, at 30, I'm just starting to be able to control the way the eye moves. Most people could do that at 5. My eye muscles are too weak. Anyway, I don't know why I didn't just read the name at the bottom of the list. And when I trying to watch one of the previews, I could swear they said Skylar. They don't know how to pronounce the kid's name. Guys, something's coming in, okay? Oh, there it is. I got messages from my friends about Halloween. And I was like, oh, Skylar cute. I want to be with him. So I was like, I'm obsessed with him. I guess that's Skandar Keynes. Except the interviewer I still swear to this day, he said Skandar Keynes. And I was like, well, whoever it is, that's my husband. And so we were in school, and, we're all discussing Narnia, and the topic of the 4 children come up. And I'm like, they look really more like siblings than the original 4 from the BBC version. I still think they look more like siblings. They all have, like, the same, like, statue look. Sorry, guys, language not used for YouTube. My dad, I don't know why he's not letting me help him. He's cleaning the bathroom out. We had, guys, turns out, I don't know if we told you guys who's the plumber here. Turns out it was a botch job. We had to have it completely redone. I'm like, whatever, nothing to do with Skandar Keynes. Anyway. And I became obsessive with this guy. I talked about him constantly. No one was talking about because of Skandar. But anyway, I didn't think to read the bottom of the name because I don't think I'd be able to read it anyway. Skandar's not even an English name. Anyway, I went to school and I was like, we're talking, all the 4 kids. I think they're all so cute. And I was like, one thing I said, that Skylar kid is a little. The teacher was like, there's no one named Skylar. I was like, the little admin kid, it's Skandar. And I was like, whoa, that makes sense. I went home and I typed in, everything came up. When I typed in Skandar Keynes, everything came up. And I was like, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Who told me it was Skylar? And I remember there was an interviewer, but it was his accent. He said Skandar, but I didn't, the accent was so thick it sounded like Skylar. So that's where it came from. Where's Skandar Keynes? My poor father is in the working. I'm talking about Skandar. Anywho, the obsession only grew with every release because I, for some reason, I didn't watch the first movie in theaters. My friends at school and having fun. I guess my parents didn't want to feed the Skandar thing because they were really concerned about it. Guys, on Valentine's Day, whatever girls could go on dates. Well, I wasn't allowed to friends. Basically, I was treated like completely different than most girls. So when it came down to Valentine's Day, I wasn't allowed to date. So we weren't allowed to go out and friends and all that stuff. So I stayed home, which is a completely different topic for a completely different day. I've touched on this topic for Halloween, like the worst Halloween in my life. I don't know. I think yesterday goes down to one of the worst. But anyway, I would just stay in my room or just in the computer. We used to have internet back in the day. We used to have home internet in my house. We don't anymore. I have my tablet and my phone. But I would go on Skandar Keynes' websites and share how cute he was and buy myself. Oh my gosh, guys! One year, I bought myself a costume ring. I'm scared. I hope I don't have that ring anymore, but I don't think I do. I don't know which one was anyway. Because the guys at the house, so I don't know, sugar. So I used to buy myself little gifts and pretend they were from Skandar. And my parents would go along with this for the record. I'm like, what? But you guys going along with this, like the makeup and the crisping I slapped in it, the getting across my eyes. Like, why are you guys okaying this? Like, this should be this Skandar. Because I used to make my mother call me Mrs. Keynes. Before I was 20, it's Mrs. Keynes with her. It was Mrs. Skandar Keynes, and if you say, don't call me that, I don't answer you for dinner. I'd like to know what I was thinking, but hey, as long as you don't call me late for dinner, I don't care what you call me, honestly. I do need to fix up this top. I was wearing this top yesterday, but because it's only the next day, I could get in the shower, I could change. So, guys, yeah. The teenagers, like, I always love Skandar. I used to always, like, I tried to get teachers to go to the Keynes, too, and they wouldn't go along with it. They were like, Carrie Ann, this is ridiculous. Actually, one teacher who actually yelled at me because we were doing a project on Alexander the Great, some boring crap. It was the Alexander the Great article, but it downloaded all my Skandar Keynes pictures I had in my tablet. I'm sorry, my laptop. It like downloaded all of them, guys. I heck loaded them. I have the file was labeled. No one would say it's embarrassing. My future husband. It was always pictures of Skandar Keynes. Like, I mean, the kids. Any picture with Skandar you could think of, it wasn't with him, with women that were, like, not related to him, because I got jealous at the point. What's the point of living in boys? So I was like, I can't have boys. No one else does have boys either. But anyway, guys, it's just, I got bullied. I don't think I got bullied too much for Skandar, but I've gotten bullied for my liking of males, which led me to be ashamed of being straight. I have I should do a completely different video on this, but I get bullied even to this day for being straight. Like, people tell me all the time that I should be ashamed of being straight, and that I should be imprisonment for being straight. What? Like, it's not like I'm a predator. Like, I'm not predatorizing people. When I see a good-looking man, I will compliment him. That's just who I am. That's what I do. And I get bullied horrendously for being straight. None of the guys dressing up as male characters for Halloween have also led people to think I'm gay. Which I'm like, what's wrong with that? That's awesome if you are who wants to call me gay. Like, that's so wrong to say that, but... And when I dress up as Edmund Pevensey, people get that opinion of me. But I've been getting that opinion of me since I was basically born. So, it's because it's a completely different topic. Anyway, guys, that led me to like Skandar more. So, a few years ago, about 5 years ago or so, we were talking about old celebrity crushes. Me and my friends, I was like, you know what? Let's do something real quick. I pulled out my phone, I typed in Skandar Keynes into Google, and a modern picture came up. And for a split second, I was very disappointed. Well, that's Skandar. I'm like, no, he looks really older. No, it can't be. So I zoomed in the picture and looked at him. Oh, I recognize his eyes anywhere. It's Skandar. I mean, he has more mature features. He got a little heavier. He's got a receding hairline, which I don't care about. But, people are like, oh, I don't know. He looks like he has a receding hairline, which seems to be a thing for actors that play Edmund. But I'm like, oh, it's adorable. It's him. So first, I'll admit, I was a little bit disappointed. I'm like, that's Skandar Keynes. Like, no. What happened to him? But he's still really cute. His hair is still dark. I mean, we're only in our 30s. He's 31 now. So Skandar, I don't think there's room about Skandar Keynes that I can find on the internet. He has an older sister, a few years older than him. I'm assuming a couple. But a picture, I don't think there's much time. I don't think there's much time between Skandar and his sister, and between me and my brother. I don't think there's that much time. There's like 2 or 3 years, I would assume. Between them, maybe, I don't think there's 4. Because I don't think there's 4. There's like 2 or 3 years, in my opinion. I don't know if it's pronounced, so I'm going to say it. Anyway, Skandar was born September 5th, 1991. I want to say 2 all the time because I'm 1992. And I'm 6th in March, so that's what's kind of confusing. So I'm 6 months. I'm 6 months and I'm one day short. Well, guys, I'm 1 day short of being 6 months older than Skandar. Now let's get into the goodies. Do I actually think I'm actually gonna ever be able to find Skandar and be with him? No, I don't think so. It's good to fantasize, but it's never gonna happen for me. I'm babbling on about Skandar. This whole video is gonna be me. But Anyway, guys, those his family's a bunch of like really high class, like high class people. My family, no offense, not so much. My family is not high class people, so there's a class difference. So that's one good reason why. Well, I'm not gonna talk about that. But he's in England and I'm in America. That ain't gonna work there either. But you guys, you never know. His great grandmother was from Philadelphia, from guys from Pennsylvania, right from the state and city that I'm from. So never say never, but gorgeous. Guys, I could talk 100 years about Skandar Keynes, and we're getting nowhere. It's gorgeous. And the funny thing is, we all get like, forced into adulthood in a way. Like, I used to talk about wanting to do adult. Actually, I'm not gonna sound here. I'm not gonna sound here about Skandar, but my mother did not like when I was starting to talk like that. Like, I would watch Narnia, have a picture of modern Skandar Keynes, and be like, "What do I want to do to him? That's what I want him to do to me." And of course, then my parents were like, "No. You're not watching Prince Caspian." And it came out like, "We're not going to enable this Skandar. We're not enabling this." And then by the time the Dawn Treader came out, I was like, "There's my husband!" I like ran up to it. So guys, yeah, that's another Skandar Keynes story I have. In high school, we went to the museum, the Institute, I believe, Franklin Institute, I believe. Then a Dawn Treader exhibit, and I ran up to it. I doing a whole number video on this. I want more separate video. I'm glad they do it. They said that the cast member of Narnia was coming. So in my Skandar Keynes loving mind, I was like, it's Skandar. It's got to be Skandar. He was in all 3 movies. I ran on to the Dawn Treader without my teacher knowing it, expecting to hire a closed Narnia exhibit looking for Skandar Keynes. I walked up to the woman who was there, who finally came up and told me, "Honey, this exhibit's closed." And I was like, "I don't care where Skandar Keynes. Like, I want to marry him." Or I say, like I'm Mrs. Keynes from him. And she's like, "How old are you?" I'm like, 16. She's like, "You're 16. She's like, "You're 16 and you're talking like that." I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "I'm student from school, right?" I was like, "Yeah." So my teacher's over there, my chaperone's over, my teacher's chaperone over there. She was like, "Okay. What are you doing on a closed exhibit?" I was like, "I just told you. I'm Mrs. Keynes. I want to meet Skandar." She's like, "Oh, no." And I was like, "Oh, yeah. This lady probably had to chase off many weird Narnian fangirls, and I probably wasn't the only one she had to chase off. Like, I gotta keep moving the tab, but we're just getting tired. We're already almost 20 minutes, over 70 minutes in. So, anywho, she's like cutting herself. I had to chase, I'll probably chase off many Will Mosley girls and Will Poulter girls running around, and Ben Barnes girls around. Thinking, I'm getting the Skandar Keynes videos. Skandar's probably, when you watch the videos, the most hyper of the children. One time we talked about taking lax, I'm not going to put that word, laxatives, and having bathroom. I'm like, Skandar, I don't want to hear this. If I would watch that video when I was a little girl, I probably would have been grossed out by him when I watched the video. Dummy's like, we know what adults do. We know what our bodies work. Okay, guys, so my face is actually rounder too, so it's okay. I'm getting older too. So guys, I think we should end this video here. It's 2 minutes. Bottom line, I'm not married. So if I could find Skandar Keynes, that'd be fine. That doesn't look like he is. Hit me up. Guys, I'm just kind of content. Not my usual non-Skandar Keynes loving content. Guys, if you guys want, real quick, I'm going to tell you guys, I can do the same kind of video on the Enton twins. They're actors, producers, writers, that kind of stuff. I can do videos on the Enton twins as well. Oh, Gary has been in. Oh, those 2 would be a really fun video. But I don't have enough information on them as I do on Skandar Keynes. But okay, guys, remember to comment, like, share, subscribe. When you're done commenting and liking all that stuff, done subscribing, go and hit that bell when you'll find every time I upload. And keep in mind, guys, please keep your comments positive. I know he's not the greatest topic for a young girl to like, just because he's out of date, but this is coming from a lifelong Skandar Keynes fan. It was the first time I saw his gorgeous face. Please keep in mind. Okay, bye, guys.